The power of gratitude, how to show your appreciation in your marketing. Hello, everyone. My name is Tessa, and I am a marketing strategist at Ashford Digital. And I have Tracy Taylor, who is a social media guru over at TNT Marketing. Hey, Tracy, how are you? I am having like a tongue-tied day today.
I know.
It's tongue-tied Wednesday.
I did that earlier. It is fine. It is the day before Thanksgiving, and our two words for the day are grace and gratitude.
Grace and gratitude. So I need a lot of grace today. But I'm excited to talk about the power of gratitude with you. And I know that right now, being social media is a little swamped with gratitude, but that's amazing. Yeah. It's a really positive thing out there. And we're just going to talk about how you can use gratitude in your marketing all the time. But right now, if you, like you said, Tracy, when we were talking just a minute ago, just in case you have slacked a little on how much gratitude you're putting in your feed, or even just what you're doing with your team. Your team, your customers, just being thankful in general. And I try to start my day with it every day, but it's really hard when you are busy and there's demands of life. So Tracy has some really good ideas as far as how to incorporate gratitude into your marketing. I'll let you take it away for now.
Amazing. So grace and gratitude, for those who don't know me, are two things that are my favorite words. They carry through every year. And one of the things I try to really focus on is my clients forget about it sometimes, but I am doing their feed all the time. So I'm working on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram and Twitter, and in some cases also email. And it's super important annually, year round, every month, every week, every day, to do a post at some point with grace or gratitude or blessings or something positive, because not everybody's there to be sold to. Right. Not everybody wants to be sold to, but I'm going to tell you what, now is the time, especially this year, that we want to love on our business owners as friends, as somebody who shops with them. We want to love on that community. And so the way that you do that is by really intentionally putting those types of posts in your feed. And what I like to do, and I do it all the time, Tessa, we've done it with you and me multiple times during the year, but I'll do a gratitude post or something very sweet, and I'll boost it for 2 or 3 days. Just, you can spend $5, boost it to your feed and their friends. And I'm going to tell you, it makes a difference, because people need to see that. They are so stressed right now. I had to go to Walmart this morning before I came to the office.
And must have been an adventure.
I got a phone call. The day kind of switched places, and I was like, you know what? I can do this. I'm going to run down there. And when I left, the little door greeter guy, we know him. He's amazing. And so I left and I said, bye, George. Happy Thanksgiving. And he's like, that everybody's just telling him bye because they're in hustle and bustle and they're not acknowledging his name. Nobody's telling the man to have a happy Thanksgiving. And love his heart, y'all. He is a door greeter at Walmart. Like, people are hateful right now.
They are. And they're mad because they have to wear a mask, or there's lots of stress.
And when I check out, I said, happy Thanksgiving. But if you do a gratitude post, you can do so many things with it. So you can boost it for 2 to 3 days for just $5. You can do 10 if you want to boost it for 4. That's kind of my guidelines. And it just will keep coming up in those people's feed. And that way you're not selling to them, but you're just kind of, when they see that might be a breath of fresh air for them. They need that little woo-saw moment, if you will, because everybody is mad. And we don't have time for that. And, I'm only going to say this. They're still mad about the election. Put some happy spots in there. Am I pleasant with it? I mean, probably not, but I don't take it to social. So if you're getting in feeds and one of your friends might share it, you can also share that post the next day or that evening to your personal story. Remind people that you have a business. And then you can find an image, and you can use the same words on Instagram. You can use the same words on Twitter. And if you really love a post, send an email out. My networking groups, they're going to get an email from me when Tessa and I are done with this. It's a quick thank you email. It's a gratitude. I'm wishing you and your family love, health, happiness, and safety through this crazy holiday weekend, and I'll see you next week. You have to let people see that, because everything else in their inbox right now, I can promise you,
it's all sales.
it's sales. And if somehow you have gotten onto one of the election party's emails, there's probably 55 emails in my inbox from yesterday and today.
Wow.
I'm okay with that. I want to support this party. I'm not telling you which side it is. If you know me, you know, and high five. But that's what part of my inbox is. But because people did Black Friday differently this year, people have been getting, I want to sell to you, I want to sell to you, I want to sell to you, shop now, shop now, shop now, for a whole entire month, not just this week. It's not just one day, and they need that. Their families are getting crazy. I mean, you know, I have to take one of my best friends to the hospital this afternoon for a quick little procedure, and that's fine. But in the hustle and bustle, if I'm flipping through and somebody has a really sweet comment, like you just kind of sit there and you're like,
Well, I think it's a relationship. It's a relationship, and you can't go through a marriage. You can't go through, you know, a boyfriend-girlfriend situation without talking and having those, you know, nice. You have to say nice things, or people will not stay with you. It's a relationship, so you know, do the niceties as well. And I love what you were saying. You could send it in an email. We just created some animated GIFs that are just really quick little like bursts of, you know, little thing that says, you know, Happy Thanksgiving, and then the logo. I mean, and most of this, I mean, obviously we're right on top of Thanksgiving, so we may not be able to create the animated GIF for you today, but if you think, write this down on your note.
We can do it.
Like next year, reach out to us at the beginning of, you know, end of October, beginning of November. Let's create something that's really cool. Or if you want to do something for Christmas, like let's think ahead of the holidays. And like you said, we should be giving gratitude all the time. But one of the big things that I notice that people aren't doing is saying thank you for purchases. So the clients that do purchase, they have a standard e-commerce template, and it's just like, there is no thank you even on. If you look at the WooCommerce default, there's no thank you. And so, think about how you can say thank you in a little bit bigger way. I use banner season, or you can use send out cards. You could send a card and maybe even a thank you gift to somebody to say thank you for whatever, purchases they are. I mean, right now people are, a lot of people are still purchasing. Obviously we see that with Black Friday. So they're buying gifts and they're focused on other people. And so when we have a moment to focus on them, it makes a difference. It makes an impact. It is a relationship. But I think the other thing you can do for thanks, as far as, reaching out, is seeing if somebody was really happy with the way that you worked with them, or that, they might be willing to give thanks in a review for you. But Tracy always talks about this, leave reviews for other people. So another way to say thanks for a small business, leave them a review, because that's just a cool way, right? I mean, I had somebody it was like a fast food restaurant, and they went way above and beyond at a fast food restaurant that's used to slamming people through. And I actually left a review for a fast food restaurant, which I've never done in my life. But I was like, these people really tried. I mean, and there's chaos, and they're dealing with a whole bunch of things going on. And I was like, they need to hear it. I had no idea what their names were. I just put it up. I knew what location it was, because you can't see their tags and everything's all hidden right now. I can't even see their face for that matter. But saying thank you, and just asking how somebody's day is. I know you said Happy Thanksgiving. When you ask a question, I know, yes, it could be a conversation that you don't really want to go into, but it's something that no one ever does. So how's your day going, Tracy? Really, seriously, I care. I care. Right. So why can't we show a little bit more?
Yeah.
Show that we care.
People forget, and I think we take it for granted sometimes. And I'll just say this because, we live in the South. For those of you who don't know, we are in Tennessee. We're in East Tennessee, no doubt. And so people take for granted that it's crazy right now. But, like when they did the shutdown stuff, I looked at my husband. We went to the grocery store. We did all the things. We came home. But after like a week and a half, I looked at him and I said, I need to go to the grocery store. And he's looking at me like, lady, have you seen the stuff that we have here, because we normally keep quite a bit anyway. But I think it comes from my grandmother and my stepmom. Like, I need to make sure that I have a lot of stuff. And I want it because you never know when something's going to happen. And you're like, oh, I need to whip up a 7-quart crock pot full of vegetable soup. That's great. I have it all. So I told him, I said, I need to go to the grocery store. Like, I need to go see my little ladies in the checkout. I need to go see Miss Mary in the flower department. We need to go say hi to, we know the people that work at our grocery store, even though it's a corporate grocery store. We know the girls in the bakery. We know the butcher. We know. And so I'm like, people are rude to them, and I can't take it. So, we say hi, we go do all the fun things. And it's the same way. If you purchase something and you get an email that says, thank you so much, I really appreciate this, and I'm so excited to work with you, you're more apt to do more business with that person.
Absolutely. Or refer.
Show it. We want to show it year round. We want to show it every month. We want you to show it any way that you can. One of the simple ways I show gratitude, especially during, all holidays. Let's not just say Christmas and Thanksgiving, because I do Easter and I do Valentine's Day. And I have really, I don't want to say trained, because that sounds really bad, but I've kind of gotten my local close neighborhood of business owners trained that when holiday time comes up, no matter what it is, from the beginning of the year, I do New Year's, I do Valentine's Day, I do Easter, St. Patrick's.
What do you do though? I'm like, what does she do? She does it for all these holidays, but I have no idea what she does.
I take little candy baskets or a candy bar with a business card on them, and I just drop them off. I go, hey, just bringing you a little sweet treat today.
That's right. I forgot you do that.
Have a great day or have a great week. And I leave. And there's
so cool.
Girl, I have attorney offices that look at me and they say, oh, you're the chocolate lady.
I know. She has like a nice little wrapper around it, don't you? It's like branded. That's a great idea.
Branded wrapper.
And you're a face. People, right now, maybe not. Who knows? I don't know if you're going to go around and do it this year, but you might be shipping like digital candy. Is that even possible?
I have taken some stuff out, and it's been very well received because I know them.
Right.
So I can take them stuff, but call somebody.
Right. Do a call.
Have a day and say, I'm going to call 5 people that have recently done something with me. Check on them. Hey, are you good? Do you, are you ready for this meal? Are you ready for a house full of these people? Because some people are doing house, some people are not. But
right.
Are you ready? Yeah. We had to divide our stuff out into about 4 things.
Oh, that makes sense. Uh-oh. You froze. Or I froze.
We both had to froze.
Oh, there we go.
But people need to be checked on today. Are you good? Are you ready?
Yeah, definitely. And it doesn't mean that you're going to have.
Yeah.
Right now. And I know you have to run soon, Tracy. So I just wanted to mention one other thing before we take off. And that's video is very effective. I know we're doing video now, and we can say, we thank you all for watching us, because we do love to have people watching with us. #live. Most of you are probably on our replay, but think about, there's tools like BombBomb, and it's BOMB.com. BombBomb lets you embed a video in an email super quick, and you can have a call to action. Oh, you'll get one in a minute, because here's my wild.
I'm putting it in the feed.
This is yes, it's awesome. My wild goal for this Thanksgiving is to give everybody that's working with me a personal BombBomb. It's a video, so you make it really quickly and you send it through. Okay, yeah, that was prior to getting crazy. But so if you don't get one, and you get one like late at night on maybe Black Friday, it's just because it was a bigger project than I thought it would be. But I love the little BombBomb videos because it's actually storing it super quick to make. You can make it right in Gmail, and you can Actually, it's a Chrome extension. You can record it in Chrome and then send it. You can also send it out in other platforms like social media, but so you can send it in a messenger as well. But it makes, I personally am the type that doesn't get on a phone if I don't have to. I will be on Zoom. Like if we have a meeting, I will get on Zoom with you, no problem. I'll get on but I do not like my phone because every time my face hits it, it calls somebody. So
oh no, I love my phone. See, I'm not. I'm a speakerphone girl, or in the car.
That makes sense. I love But I love those little bomb emails because it gives them, it takes you literally, it could take you 10 seconds to say thank you. But it's to that person with their name. It goes a really, really long way. So if you haven't checked it out, they have a free version. You can do a couple of them and see how you like it. But I love the call to action can be on it. And then it is, between you and that person, you can set the settings so it's not public, it's more like that person is going to get it, but check it out. It's really cool. And then for sure, put some gratitude, say thank you in a really genuine way in your business. It will help. It will help if nothing else other than to just be top of mind. So you doing these things, I love your idea of boosting the post. I love. I'm going to do that on all of them.
Let me tell you where I got that, y'all. I use Post Planner. If you've ever heard me say that, I use Post Planner. I'm telling you, go spend. You can do it for one person. You can do it for a group. I do that for my agency. I got that tip from Josh, who owns Post Planner, about 5 years ago. And I was in a conference, and I thought, he's genius. It's $5, and it makes sure that people that like your page actually get to see that post. And it's awesome because maybe they haven't seen it in a little while. Maybe they've been off or they've had some kind of craziness. That one post of grace, gratitude, or blessings, love, all the things, they will get to see that and re-engage them with you.
And if somebody, more likely those ones get a lot more likes, they get a lot more comments or engagement. If you can turn that gratitude post into something where you're asking people to put what they're grateful for, then there's a lot of engagement on the post, plus you're boosting it. It looks really good for you that to get that kind of spreading it further so that people can share and comment. So and everything that visits your page, everybody that visits your page is getting a pixel added so that you could retarget to them later. So you boost this, a lot of people are sharing, a lot of people are liking, and then that is your new audience you can market to. So definitely keep in mind that it's going to multiply better when you have something that's shareable. So maybe it's not something with your logo on it. And I know that's like one of those controversial things, like, should you have your logo on it? Should you not? It's going to be more shareable if it's something that anybody could push out to their base and they don't feel like it's not an advertisement for you at all. It's only to get views so that you can retarget to that audience. All right. Awesome. Well, we went through a lot today. I know Tracy has to run. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Make sure you hit the bell so that we can let you know when we're live. You can also click on the link and get notifications when we go live. Also, questions, if you have any, there's a form in our in the post so that you can ask questions if you're not brave enough to do it while we're on live. Right. So thank you guys. Thank you.
We love it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Week, and bye.
Have a blessed week, guys. Have one. Thanks. Bye.